another way?
The map says that way.
Thấy ghê quá, thấy ghê quá. Nguy hiểm, nguy hiểm.
Hey, try jumping.
Miền Trung, Việt Nam.
Last time on our best ever Central Vietnam bike journey, Andrew and I explored Hoi An, where we witnessed some industries crushed by the pandemic and others that are still flourishing despite these crazy times.
Pandemic-proof.
Today we're leaving Central Vietnam's coastline, ocean, and beaches and heading into the unfamiliar Central Highlands.
It's pretty cool that there's still unspoiled country.
Dotting these picturesque mountains, dozens of this country's indigenous ethnic groups. Diverse tribes who have been here for generations, all with their own culture.
Oh boy.
Customs, and food.
Oh, what'd you put in there?
Andrew and I are on a food-inspired mission, breaking away from the tourist spots and going off the eaten path.
Is that a house?
That's the shed.
How do you get up there to live?
But first, breakfast. Want to find great food in Vietnam? Look for vendors with only one item on the menu. There, you'll find years of singular focus on a single broth, a single recipe, honing it in, bringing it to perfection. This restaurant has been doing that for 30 years, perfecting their iconic,
Cao Lao.
Cao Lao.
Cao Lao.
This is sort of like the quintessential noodle dish of Hoi An. We
Quang.
had the other one, Mi Wang, and these are sort of the two dishes Vietnamese people would think of first when they think of Hoi-Anese food.
This local classic starts with bold, thick rice noodles, then greens and slices of char siu pork. All that gets soaked in their homemade soy-based sauce before serving a spoon of chili oil and crunchy bits.
Let's try it out.
Let's go. Oh, I like that. The pork is like fried pork fat.
I love how Vietnamese food is always on two levels. The actual taste, but texture is always taken into consideration.
Yeah.
If it's something that's just mushy or without a crunch, they're gonna add something to it.
Yeah, there's a few textures going on here. I like even the bean sprout, that nice little fresh burst.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We're getting out of Hoi An today. It's a whole new level to this trip, except I don't really exactly know what we're doing, but... Oh wait, we got another card.
Oh no.
Thank you. Why does she always have a scowl? Her face looks like she's in pain just working with me. So, it says, good morning, gentlemen. So far, your epic motorcycle journey has included hardly any motorcycling. That changes today. From Vietnam's central coastline, you'll be moving inland to its beautiful mountains. Here, you'll become acquainted with some of Vietnam's 54 ethnic minority groups. Also, whatever your definition of normal food is, change it. What's that mean?
This is a beach we could have all to ourselves. But no, we've got Vietnam's East Sea in our rear view as we follow a new path to the mountains, trading comfort and tranquil predictability for the unknown. Some call it adventure. For some, driving a motorcycle can be relaxing. Driving a motorcycle in Vietnam is not. It's an exercise in constant and unwavering focus. An abundance of obstacles threaten your existence around every turn. Dogs, trucks, rocks, and on and on. After an hour, you'll feel like you just wrapped the math section of the SAT. Your brain needs fuel. So Vietnam also has these. Rest stops, done their way, equipped with hammocks and refreshments. Squeeze juice from the sugar cane.
Ah, that is refreshing after some motorcycling. It is very hot.
It is cooking, man.
We seem comfortable. It's not comfortable at all.
No, this is a small respite in amongst hours of pain.
We're not even halfway to Kontum. Mi said you need to change your idea of what's normal food. That's after you ate the rat.
Well, how do you get any worse than that?
I bet that was the peak. I'm guessing from here, it's gonna be noodles, local vegetables.
I wonder what they have in Kontum.
I think it's gonna be fine, dude. Don't worry.
All right, all right.
All right, we should go.
This part of our journey follows the famous Ho Chi Minh Trail, a chain of roads and bridges that were built to transport soldiers and equipment to fight the Southern Vietnamese and Americans during the Vietnam War decades before. These days, it's a mix of clean, smooth highways and local trails from long ago. Whether they're safe or not is up to us to find out.
Is this?
What? Is there another way?
The map says that way.
This thing looks rickety as
Google
hell,
chị.
man.
This looks very old.
Google chỉ đường đi.
Don't. This is holding up the entire bridge. Why is it shaking so much?
I don't know, it's just for, dramatic effect, right? We've only got a little
This is what is holding us up right now. Stop.
Nhìn có vẻ không an toàn.
Hey, try jumping.
That was a big jump.
Right.
Okay, I think it's good. We just got to be quick.
Okay,
All right, let's do this.
let's do this.
Rừng cao su.
Producer Mi's coordinates have led us here, to this rubber tree forest. Rubber trees are only found in tropical regions, and Vietnam is the third biggest producer in the world. This particular forest belongs to Mr. Phum and his family.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, Xin chào.
Sẵn sàng anh chào anh.
Vietnam has so many different ethnic minorities. Part of the reason we're on this trip is to learn more about the different cultures. So your family is part of which minority?
We will from the Jiang local.
The Ye Ching people, an ethnic group of about 60,000. They're native to this area, but they also inhabit parts of Laos and Cambodia. They have their own unique language, culture, and of course, food.
Mời anh dùng bữa cơm.
Let's eat the breakfast today.
This tribe welcomes their guests with a traditional sticky rice preparation, cooked in bamboo, with a special dip made from basil, salt, and chilies.
There's not enough sticky rice in Vietnam.
I know.
It takes on some of the flavor of the bamboo a little woody. And this is just a fireball of flavor. I mean, it's spicy, super salty, and then there's just tons of intensely fragrant herbs on there.
On the side, steamed bamboo
Man.
shoots.
I'll also put that in there. Oh, that's awesome. Today, we're here to kind of learn more about how you live and definitely about how you eat. And I want to know, what is the plan today? Do you know what we're going to be eating for dinner?
Chị Trà yêu nghề làm gì mà?
Today we are going to go fishing and trap porcupine.
I'm sorry, trap.
Trap, yes, trap a porcupine.
Porcupine.
A porcupine.
When we trap the porcupine, what will we do with it? Is it like a catch and release program?
Then we are go fishing.
Oh, then we go fishing.
Oh,
See?
That's a relief.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say eat it.
Thank God, man.
So we don't eat it. Do we eat it?
Yes.
Oh. We eat it. I thought we went fishing and then went home.
It feels inevitable.
We're gonna eat a porcupine. Okay, here's what you go fishing.
Okay.
I'll figure out the other part. Yeah, but you have to get fish. Because if you don't get any fish, then we only have porcupine.
No problem.
Chỉ có nhím thôi.
So
Nếu không câu
I've
được cá thì
been
chỉ
split
có
up
nhím
from
thôi.
Sunny, who apparently has to go hunting porcupine, which sounds dangerous, so I'm much more happy to be here fishing, which I quite frankly love. Previously, I've fished a lot in Australia, but on an ocean with big boats and rods, and I can't imagine this is going to be anything like this. But let's give it a try.
While Andrew is away doing his thing, I'm right here Getting ready to learn how to trap a porcupine? I took 11 years of Boy Scouts and we never covered porcupine trapping. Also, I was never in the Boy Scouts. Right now, my man is behind me. He's trying to scope out the perfect spot to set up a trap. All right, let's see how it works.
Step one, I need to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to try and
Bắt cá
just
mà
watch
đi
and
bẫy
mimic.
nhím.
Bây giờ, bắt cá như sao?
Hoặc là quần cá, quần chài.
Dan xem.
Có hoa mới lạ.
Không có cá.
So there's
No
no fish
fish.
there, but I'm going to watch him one more time and then I'm going to try give it a go.
So right here, he's kind of dug a pit, and then now he's gonna put this bamboo stake into the ground. From here, he puts a branch around, and he puts two ends of the branch into the ground. It's basically gonna be like a giant mouse trap. Do they have any cheese? How long do you think we need to wait? 30 minutes? 35 minutes?
Bẫy nhím mà format ha.
Là 3 or 4 days we have
3-4 ngày.
animal.
Can he try to speed it up to like 20 minutes?
20 phút. Có hoa mới lạ.
I'm going to give it a try. So I'm looping this
Okay,
around
you're
my
right, mà bắt cá.
arm. Now I pick up with the fingers. Oh God, he's not that impressed.
Lấy
I'm
này.
really wishing that I was paying more attention to the action.
Rồi, ta.
Okay,
Được.
that wasn't too bad. Oh man, maybe I've got one this time. Let's see.
Right now, I'm about 30 feet from the trap. I just want to witness the moment something goes in there. Okay, that was nothing. That was just acting. Oh, shit. I know right now Andrew is catching a bunch
Camera
of fish,
chạy bằng thịt.
and I can't come back without an
Camera
animal.
cam.
That would be a failure. I'm not gonna let Andrew
Camera chạy
beat
bằng
me.
thịt.
Unfortunately, Andrew can fish harder, but I can't wait harder. I just have to wait.
Andrew đi bắt cá. Bắt được mới lạ.
Guys, I'm pretty disappointed. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And now a meal of just porcupine awaits me.
We have finally arrived at Yip Nhai Mok village. Preparations for a feast have begun, but do we have anything to feast on, Andrew?
Oh, I've got some bad news. Dude, I fished my ass off.
So you have no fish.
Nothing, man.
What about the backup fish?
Backup fish.
You didn't use the backup fish?
There's a backup fish?
Yeah, we never catch fish on this show. We just have a backup fish.
Oh, man. That would have been way easier.
So you didn't get a real fish or a fake fish?
No. That's right. At least we've got the trapping. How did the porcupine trapping go?
The trapping? Let me show you. Bring it in. Right here, my man, we have one porcupine that has been trapped.
That is insane.
It's kind of tragic because it's a beautiful creature. It's got to be 20, 25 pounds, right?
Con này chắc đi
legit
mua
bad,
về
bro.
cái
I
bẫy gì.
feel bad too, but what can we do? This is what they do here. This is dinner.
Porcupine meat, although celebrated in this community, is consumed pretty rarely. Last time Mr. Phum and his wife had it was 5 years ago, so Andrew and I are especially lucky to get a taste today.
Wow, guys, this looks amazing. Can you translate a little bit?
Anh nói là thấy đẹp lắm.
Te đẹp lắm. Let's take a look at the spread here. We have a little bit of all the farm animals and some
Right.
from the wild. Chicken. Oh, this is the fish you caught. Is that right, Andrew?
I mean, đây là cá anh bắt. Đúng rồi. Anh bắt. Đúng rồi.
He's like, yeah, whatever you say, man.
Yeah.
And then this is the porcupine I helped capture by waiting. Yeah. And do you know where people always start?
No.
The booze.
Booze in this village
Okay.
comes in the form of straw wine. The idea is to mix a sense of community with a sense of getting ripped out of your mind. All those who imbibe must share. The purple color comes from the use of purple sticky rice in making the alcohol.
That's surprisingly pretty good.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, very sweet, like a cough syrup.
Right.
You see
Our
đâu?
first porcupine dish is the most straightforward, porcupine barbecue.
Oh,
Oh,
he just
that's
gave
very
it to
nice,
you.
yeah.
He dipped it for you. Cheers. What the F? That's pretty dang good.
Sensational, man.
It's so porky. It's got some nice fat on it, a lot of protein. It just feels like a piece of steak almost. You guys know how to grill.
Mời anh thưởng thức món dạ cay.
This is a dish
Giá cay.
called fake dog
giá
meat
cay.
because it's cooked exactly the way one would cook real dog, but instead of dog, we've got porcupine. Make sense?
That's hilarious. Right. But it's fine because it's not really a dog.
It's just a porcupine.
Yeah, it's just a porcupine.
Hacked up sections of meat and bones are paired with lemongrass, ginger, pepper, MSG, salt, shrimp paste, sugar, honey, and fermented rice.
Wow, it's stewed. You can taste some lemongrass and herbs, but this meat is also quite delicious.
This is a kind of cultural food I can get behind.
Even the intestines.
Our final dish, porcupine intestine soup. Chopped organs, heart, liver, and intestines boiled together until their juices flow as one. The gastric acids of the intestines contribute a deeply bitter flavor, much like pure bile.
Let's try it.
Let's go.
Oh,
That's bitter.
we just got to the drinking food segment. My God, that's different from what I expected. I'm gonna grab an intestine chunk. Wow.
That's where the porcupine stops being good. At least the liver had some texture to it. This was just gooey. The kind of inside bit that hadn't cooked quite as much yet just gushed out. That was something different, that's for sure.
I want you to drink some of this broth with me. So let's cheers and drink some of that.
Why are we doing this?
All right, here we go. Oh, dude.
That's a really strong flavor.
That is level 10 bitterness.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And cooked it. Đồ ăn này không? Yeah, he likes it.
Please. Okay, so he's gonna take a bite.
Oh, he's just wolfing it down. Loving it.
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's awesome, man. Woo. Wow. Guys, thank you so much for your hospitality, for inviting us into your home, and allowing us to share this real delicacy that you haven't had for years and years. It was amazing. I just want to say, come on. Come on. Here's the best part about Vietnam. Everyone who comes here, they spend all their time in Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi, like the developed places. But when you're on a bike, there's so many places here that they just can't develop.
It's pretty cool that there's still unspoiled country. You're
Definitely.
doing the Ho Chi Minh Trail, it still has that.
We should go. Yeah, we should definitely go. Yeah, let's go.
The best parts of this country are the hardest to get to. Far from the airports and convenient modes of transportation.
There's not going to be tourists here for a long time.
Among folks who see a foreigner less often than they see a porcupine. This is a part of Vietnam I truly love.
Yes!
But next time, that love is going to be put to the test.
Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, dude. They're crawling up here. Oh, my God!